Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. In this corner, weighing in with just one syllable, the challenger, and in the other corner, the multi-syllable champion of the world. Tonight, we are finally gonna settle the score in the Great Grammar Showdown. You know, we use these words all the time. Bigger, better, faster, stronger. They're everywhere. But have you ever actually stopped to think about how words pull that off? How does a simple word like fast suddenly become faster? Or how does good level up to better? It's like this linguistic battle for supremacy. And tonight, we've got ringside seats. So, welcome to the comparison games. This is the arena where your everyday adjectives step into the ring and, they transform into these champions of comparison. We're going to be looking at two main events today, the head-to-head duels and the winner-takes-all Royal Rumbles. Let's get ready to compare. Round one is what we're calling the comparative clash. This is where we take two things, could be two people, two cars, two ideas, whatever, and we put them right up against each other to see which one has more of a certain quality.
And here are our two main contenders. In one corner, you've got the knockout punch. It's fast, it's agile, it gets the job done with just a quick little suffix. And in the other corner, we have the more heavyweight. This is for the bigger, more complex words that, they need a little extra muscle to really get their point across. So, how does our ER fighter train? Well, for short, one-syllable words like tall, it's just a simple jab, boom, add an ER, you get taller. Now, for words that end in Y, like happy, you got to do a quick pivot. Drop that Y, add IER, and you've got happier. And then there's the special CVC combo, right? Consonant, vowel, consonant, like in big. Here, you power up, you double that last letter before you land the punch. BIGGER, bigger.
But you can't use that fancy footwork with every word. I mean, for the long, multi-syllable contenders, words like expensive or interesting, you gotta call in the heavyweight. You just put the word more right out in front of it. You wouldn't say expensiver. The word itself is just too powerful. It needs a tag team partner. More expensive. Now listen, a comparative isn't official until the referee makes the call. And in this ring, that referee is the word than. Think about it. My house is bigger. Bigger than what? You have to finish the comparison. My house is bigger than yours. Without them, the fight just isn't over. It's absolutely crucial. All right, round one was pretty intense, but now it is time to up the ante. So welcome to round two, the Superlative Showdown. We're not just comparing two things anymore. Oh no. Now we're throwing everyone into the ring to find the one undisputed champion of them all. Just look at this. This is, without a doubt, the single most exciting, most visually stunning, most captivating picture in the entire world, a true masterpiece. Okay, maybe not. That right there is the power of the superlative. It declares something as the absolute peak, the top of the mountain, the best of the best. Or, as we just saw, it's the perfect tool for a little bit of sarcasm. So how do we crown this champion? The rules are pretty similar to the last round. Short words get the EST suffix, like tallest. Longer words get the title most placed right before them, like most expensive. And here's the most important rule of all. You've always got to use the word the. It's not just a tallest person, it is the tallest person. There can be only one. And here's a perfect example in action. He is the tallest person in our class. See? We're not just comparing him to one other person, we're comparing him to everybody in the group and declaring him the ultimate winner of the height competition. But wait a minute. Just when you think you've got all the rules of the game figured out, here come the wild cards. These are the contenders that just don't play by the rules. They're unpredictable, they're unforgettable, and they are absolute legends in the ring. Yeah, these fighters, they don't bother with the whole or S training regimen. They don't need more or most. Nope. They transform completely. They break all the patterns we just learned, and yet they are some of the most essential and common words we use every single day. Let's pull up the official player stats. You don't say gooder, you say better. And the superlative isn't goodest, it's best. Same thing with bad. It completely morphs into worse and then worst. These irregulars, they're in a league of their own. You pretty much just have to memorize their moves.
Okay, you've seen the contenders, you've learned the rules, you've even met the wild cards. Now, the power shifts to you. It's time for the final challenge. And you are the judge. Let's see if you can make the right call.
All right, here's the first one. We're comparing two cars. The adjective is fast. What's the call, Judge? Come on, you got this. Faster. That's it. It's a short word. It's a one-on-one comparison. You absolutely made the right call. Okay, next up, Mount Everest versus every other mountain on Earth. The adjective is high. What's the final word? Highest. Yes, absolutely right. We're crowning the one and only undisputed champion of mountains, so it has to be the highest. Another excellent call from the judges' table. And now for the championship belt. This is it. We're talking about the single greatest movie of all time. But be careful. The adjective is good. Remember, it's an irregular contender. What's the verdict? Best. That is a knockout. Not goodest, not most good. It is best. You have officially mastered the rules. You've proven to be a world-class grammar judge.
And that's our whole explainer. You now hold the power of comparison. You know the moves, you know the rules, and you know how to handle the wild cards. So the final question is really for you to take away. Now that you know how this stuff works, what's the most creative, the funniest, or the absolute best comparison you can think of? Go on, go try it out.